Hello friends, this is day 84 of my 100-day challenge to lose 50 pounds in 100 days. In today's video, I want to talk about something that I struggle with, and that is food addiction. Food addiction is like any other drug. It's something that you can't help. You want to eat, you can't help it. You see food in the fridge, snacks, ice cream, whatever it is, and you tell yourself you don't want to eat it because you have goals, you want things that you want to accomplish, and you end up eating anyways. And that's an issue that I've had for so many years. I thought I was clear from it for a while, but it got me back, and I think it's something that you're gonna struggle with for the rest of your life. It's just something that you have to keep in check for the rest of your life, because you can fall right back. I wanna tell you what triggers me, or what triggered me when I want to accomplish my goals, trying to, because you want it to be disciplined. You're like, okay, discipline, not motivation, discipline. You want to eat correctly, but then you start doing good, but you have to understand that we have been wired for many years to eat the way we eat. Like, you want to start like new year, new me resolution, and not go crazy. That you tell yourself you're not gonna eat bad, but the next day you end up eating bad. For me, it became a reward system. When I'm happy, I eat. When I'm sad, I eat. When I'm angry, I eat. When I'm depressed, I eat. And when I'm happy and I want to celebrate, I eat extra. And that's always been my struggle. And the reality is that it becomes a cycle of, new year, new me, January 1st, or I'll start on Monday. And what happens is that you eat good in the beginning, you're eating great, you're walking, probably drinking a lot of water, everything's great, but then you don't know what you're doing, so then you start starving yourself, and then next thing you know, you start binging, you overeat, you eat too much, and then you feel guilty, you're depressed, and then you end up eating more, and then you'll say, well, I'll start next week, I'll start next Monday. And that can't be the case, but that's the case for a lot of people. That's definitely the case for me, or has been the case for me. And that's what I'm trying to prevent, and that's why I'm trying to bring awareness. That's why I'm making this video for myself, so I can think about my habits, and then obviously to share it with you guys, of course. The reality is that I'm about to have a son soon, like real soon, in the next 3 months. And I don't want him to see me struggle with food. I don't want that weakness to be a part of my culture, and the culture of the household. I want my kid to understand that he has self-control, that I have self-control. Me as a man, I'm gonna be an example for him. I have to be an example for him. If it's not me, it's gonna be the world. And the world is the way it is right now. It's not the example you want for your kids. So we must do better, not just for ourselves, but for our family. Like, struggling with food is not just something that you'll just become fat. No, you literally can die, and you will not be there to see your children grow. That's what I want to fight against, because for me, I don't care about dying. I'm a Christian. I don't care about dying. The thing that I fear is dying, and my kids needing me. I could just imagine. I grew up with no father. I could just imagine my son needing his father, and I'm not there because I decided to eat freaking a Pop-Tart or anything that's bad for me that accumulated through the years. I mean, Chinese food. I used to eat, when I was single, 5 times a week, Chinese food. I used to eat McDonald's and Taco Bell every single day. I would eat out twice a day, sometimes even 3 times a day. You know how much money I spent doing that? And that was food addiction. Because I could eat at home, but I decided I wanted to eat out. And then you say to yourself, oh, I'd rather eat it out because I don't have to. I just say to myself, justify it by saying like, oh, I'll eat out because if I eat out, I don't have to worry about cleaning. And that makes sense. But then you start eating out 3 meals a day. that's like $50 a day that I was spending. Good thing I was making good money, but that's not the point. So my solution to not doing that, not letting food addiction get to me, is drinking lots of water. You know, if you feel full from water, then you're not gonna want to eat because you're full. The second thing that I try to do, and when I'm actually super focused, is fasting. If I let myself in the morning not eat as much, but then at 12 o'clock, because I wake up early to work, around 12 o'clock, I go get myself a meal or make myself a meal. That's the perfect the combo recipe for, you know, feeling full when you eat, but you missed a meal in the morning. And honestly, you don't need to eat breakfast. That whole breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It's not really that crazy. Honestly, I think lunch is the best meal of the day because that's the moment where you're like you're hungry from your fast, so you eat and you eat a decent amount, and then at dinner you don't have to eat as much because you feel full from lunch, and you don't have to go to sleep with a full stomach, and that's a whole different problem there too. So definitely think about that. But that's all, guys. That's all I wanted to bring up for the topic I wanted to bring up for the day. You guys be good. You guys be safe. If you have food addiction, definitely be careful with that. If you have any tips for us and the viewers that are watching the videos, please comment down below, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. I'll probably see you tomorrow because I'm doing daily vlogs apparently. I'm not planning this, it's just happening. So, alright guys, till next time, peace.